This video will explain how to make your CV the best it can be. That means when you send it out, it works. It gets you selected to be interviewed. The best place to start is understanding what the reader of your CV, your potential next employer, is looking for. The good news is that they're going to tell you. The job advert and whatever information comes with it, it's often called a person specification, tells you exactly what they are looking for. Your job is to give that to them with examples from your experience, your education, your skills, abilities, knowledge, beliefs and values. So let's look at what those things are. These are headings that you might want to include on your CV. By all means use these headings, but feel free to write whatever you want on your CV as long as it's relevant and as long as it's positive about you. Obviously, you're going to write your name at the top of the CV, okay? You need them to contact you and offer you the interview. And you're going to write your contact details. Probably just phone number and email address is all they need. Do the phone number and email address in one line. That allows you enough space to use the rest of the CV to tell them why they should contact you and why they should interview you. Your summary has to tell them why you are suitable for that job based on the things that they've asked for. Start with your experience. List every job or piece of experience that you've had separately. Job title, organisation, dates. So mine would be CV writer and interview coach, Graeme Jordan CV, May 2012 to present. What next? Outline the responsibilities that you've had in that job. Why were you doing it? What was the point? In my case, it's to empower people to present themselves effectively. So that might be what I write. Please don't write the tasks that you completed. Do very little of that because the tasks that you completed are the same as everybody else. What matters here is the achievements and the ways in which you have performed that job effectively. The next section is going to be your education. Now remember, this is education and qualifications. It's not just your qualifications. You should still list things even if you haven't had your grades yet and even if you don't have certificates. If it's true and if it's relevant and if it's positive about you, it should go on your CV. Don't have education and qualifications separate. Don't write where you went to school in one place and what you obtained somewhere else. Let's have it easy to read and let's understand this is what you've done and this is the kind of grades you're expecting or the kind of grades you've been awarded. At the bottom of the CV, you might have a section called Hobbies and Interests. Now, we're not talking about going out with friends here. We're not talking about going to the cinema. We're not talking about playing video games, unless that's the exact industry you want to work in and you can demonstrate up-to-date knowledge of the current titles and main competitors in that industry. Okay? We're talking about things that are relevant to the job and say positive things about you. What hobbies could be relevant and positive? Well, there are the generic skills, of course. Everybody wants commitment, don't they? We said that at the beginning. So maybe your hobby demonstrates commitment, perseverance, and resilience. So have you reached a particular level in music, martial arts, or any creative activity? Have you won awards, prizes, competitions? Because none of those things happened overnight, did they? You demonstrated perseverance in order to train, develop, and get there. So anything that demonstrates commitment and perseverance can definitely go on there. Anything directly relevant to the role can go on there. And anything that demonstrates that you're a well-rounded, caring person. So that's a list of the headings that you might want to use in presenting your experience and qualifications and qualities on your CV. Remember, it's just as useful if you're writing an application form because you're going to need to have these details to hand when doing that, and it's just as useful for anything else you do, like a video interview or some kind of creative presentation about yourself and why you should be chosen for a job. It's a really good idea to get a CV that you can keep, so that you've got a record of all of these things and you can adapt it to different jobs as you go through your career. So get started, do your CV, and remember to adapt it every time you need it.